This is Canadian MGTOW. Having fun, and not giving a shit. Today's video is called, Repeating the MGTOW Message. A recent article called The Sexodus, Part 1, The Men Giving Up on Women and Checking Out of Society, spurred a few YouTube videos, including one by a young and uninformed feminist. One MGTOW, by the name of Vention, left a lengthy and detailed comment under her video, but it was later removed. I managed to get a copy of his comment, and reposted it under my YouTube account, and fortunately it stuck. This small act of solidarity helped get the MGTOW message out. Some may say that it was just one comment, but this comment got an amazing 165 thumbs up. I think it is safe to say we have reached a fair number of non-MGTOW men, and at least raised awareness, if not a few conversions. The following is Vention's original comment, unedited. This is just a matter of supply and demand. If women, society, and the legal system make women unattractive, then an increasingly large percentage of men will opt out. The high percentage of women who detonate their families and throw their husbands out into the street has made marriage too dangerous for rational men to even consider. Then if we even speak to a woman we get all kinds of hate for it. So gradually men just stop doing so. Men are just looking out for their futures and are trying to have a decent life. Women tend to destroy lives and families, so we are choosing to build the best life we can for ourselves, without women. I looked at the divorce rate and what happened to so many of my friends when their wives detonated their families and launched them from their homes, and after 4 months of agonized indecision, I finally had to give up on marriage. That was 1997. It's not all bad though. I've dated here and there, worked on my career, had, and have, great times with my friends, and enjoy a good life. I bought and paid off my first home, a nice condo, in 11 years, and then in 2012, at the bottom of the market, I bought this awesome house on a 0.6 to be exact, acre lot, and I'm indulging my lust for gardening. I rented my condo to a rather lonely aging overweight feminist. Since I own the place outright, I can give her a great deal on the rent yet still make a nice profit of $408 a month, which I add to my income. My take-home income is $4,480, but I generally only spend about half of that, even with my house payment. As the years have gone by, I've noticed that I'm clearly happier than almost every man I know who associates themselves with women. And I've concluded that women as a general rule tend to remove happiness and add a lot of unnecessary stress and expense to a man's life. I'm an early adopter to the MGTOW lifestyle, having gone MGTOW in 1997, but just like 98% of all MGTOW, I hadn't even heard the word MGTOW until just a few years ago. I started my own MGTOW channel in 2012. Shortly after I bought my house, and over the last 2 years I've been amazed by how fast the MGTOW movement is growing. Men are finally giving themselves permission to disregard the expectations of society and live for themselves. And now everyone is complaining about it. MGTOW is like a giant hurricane that's getting bigger every day. It's a storm that can't be stopped or even steered now. It's been powered up by hypergamy, the self-centered arrogant attitudes of women, by the divorce rate, and hundreds of other ways men are getting a raw deal in this society. But even as conditions have worsened for men, the culture prevented us from reacting for decades now. But the reaction is now starting to become noticeable. It's growing, building, and soon the storm will smash into our society like Hurricane Katrina. You can approve, disapprove, or scream at it with everything you've got, but you can't stop this. It's a disaster and you're going to have to live with the aftermath. MGTOW. This concludes Vention's comment, and this article. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you. This is Canadian MGTOW, signing off. Save yourself. Go MGTOW.